Hey, what is up guys? Guitar here, welcome back to another Blue Archive video. Okay, it's been a while, so let's talk a little bit about what's happening in global server and also a guide for you guys if you're trying the PHRENAPATES Showdown. So just a quick one, if you guys haven't looked at the patch notes yet, I just want to make sure that you guys are aware of this. The patch notes shows a number of things, what's coming next week as well. So it's like a patch notes for not just this week, but next week. So first things first, right now we have the Koyuki banner. Hooray! So let's talk a little bit about Koyuki. Alright, what do you need to know about her? Nothing. Alright, just skip her, skip Koyuki, wait for New Year Kayoko. That's the meta character that you want to try to pick. However, it seems like they are changing the order of the global banner a little bit. Alright, not the order, but rather they're switching up some things up. I'm not sure what is happening after the week after next, but you can see Koyuki banner is happening right now alongside with Shiroko. Now Koyuki is a character that's like not super meta. She'll be added later on to the standard banner, so don't feel too bad about skipping her, alright? So just try to spook her later on. After Shiroko and Koyuki's banner ends, as you can see, we will be having cycling Shiroko's banner alongside with Azusa and Hanako rerun. Now this is going to be something different from the JP server's banner. As you can see, this is the JP server's banner order, right? We have Koyuki, we have Shiroko. Immediately after, they have the New Year Kayoko, the New Year Haruka, the New Year Aru rerun, the New Year Musuki rerun, and New Year Suika rerun. 5 banners happening at the same time. If you look at the dates right here, right? 22nd of March, 22nd of March, 22nd of March, 22nd of March, and 22nd of March. There are 5 banners running immediately after. But for global, looks like after Koyuki and Shiroko, we will be getting Shiroko cycling and also Azusa and Hanako rerun. So no idea what's happening after these two. Most likely we'll be getting this one if we follow suit, right? So the only characters or the one that you want to be aware of, pay attention to, meta characters are going to be both Kayoko New Year, and if you haven't already obtained, New Year Musuki. Now both of these are going to be very strong. Now, as strong as New Year Kayoko is, she is not limited. I think something like Musuki New Year is going to be much more, beneficial because she is limited and you cannot spook her. She will not be added to the standard banner. So that's something that you have to consider. Between these two, both are very strong. Kayoko is more of a buffer that buffs mystic units, right? The truth is, you want to be saving for these two characters for the time being. Now alongside with the patch, we also have this particular one, the PHRENAPATES Showdown. I will show you guys the guide shortly. This is going to be one of the newest game modes, allied operation that you can participate. You can also buy the tickets if you want to, but I don't recommend it. It will recharge over time, right? You will be fighting the Shiroko altar in this particular one. You can see right here, clear the allied operation boss to earn various growth currencies and LFs. So this is going to be a very unique boss, right? Because the relationship buff for once actually matters and it's going to scale up your students depending on how strong they are. So we're going to have the restoration project due Shiratori City happening in 3 days time. This is 9th of September. Today is 6th as I'm recording this. This is going to be an event with its own story, as you can see, right? So for the time being, right now, if you guys are wondering where to farm anything, spend stamina, recommend just going for commissions. Alright, you can either farm for your EXP materials if you need this, or just get the credits. Alright, because right now it still has the double EXP going on as of the time being. Alongside with that, scroll down, you can see plenty of these other things in the event shop that you can buy. Alright, so joint firing drill will be happening slightly later. As you can see, this is going to happen on 12th of September. Next week, this is going to have a special rule where there's a burn, chill, poison, and passionate cheering additional damage, enemy HP increase, and enemy crit resistance value increase as well. Very interesting. So you want to rely on, going for attack as well. And then we will have a total assault for Bina, and this is going to be a very interesting one. We just have Hieronymus ended last time, and Bina is going to be the next one available, as you can see, with a new Torment difficulty. Now, I'll be fair with you guys, I couldn't do the Torment on Hieronymus. It was kind of tough. I don't have all the units available, but hopefully Bina is like the easiest raid boss out of all the raid bosses, in my humble opinion. So we'll see if I'll be able to do Torment for this particular one. So again, the assault shop is going to reset for that particular one. New interactions for the Koyuki, and they added some new club emotes as well, right? And double drop reward commissions going on right now until 11th of September. That's going to happen. Double drop reward for normal mission is going to happen on 15th of September until 22nd. And double drop for hard 22nd until 25th of September. So that's pretty much what's happening in this patch. So let's jump into this particular PHRENAPATES Showdown. Show you guys a little bit what is this all about. So if you look at here, you can buy this ticket, so the Allied Operation ticket, similar to the previous one. You can use the characters. So these tickets, they will recharge over time. Right now it's full, right? Similar to the previous one. So as you can see, there's 3 difficulty, right? There's Hardcore Shiroko Terror, there's Extreme, there's Insane. Now you either want to be, if you are like a, a veteran player, you either want to aim to do either Extreme or Insane, right? So you can see right here, if you do Extreme, it consumes 10 tickets, right? Fair enough. It's going to give you this amount of rewards. And if you look at, if I do Insane difficulty, you're going to consume 20 tickets. You get slightly more, about double the amount of rewards, but you also consume 20 more tickets. However, if you do Insane, there's a chance that you will not be able to beat it with one team. I don't think it's possible to beat it with one team yet. You might have to do 2 or 3 teams. The good thing is, you're able to bring the same team in again and again to try to beat it. And there's a misconception. You might be worried that you're going to use too much tickets. So the first time is going to be 20 tickets. The second time you enter again, it's only going to consume 1 ticket. So don't worry about it too much. You should be trying Insane if you can. It's going to give you the better rewards in return. Okay, let's first do the Extreme one. I'm just going to quick glance, show you guys a little bit on how do you want to tackle this particular boss. Alright, so this is a strategy that I'm using. Alright, so you can try out various different strategies, obviously, but characters that can move your units around, similar to Swimsuit Shizuko or Tracksuit Mary, the ability to move them around is going to be very, very beneficial to you. Now, here's the thing. Notice there's this thing called the relationship rank buff. Alright, the higher your relationship with your students, the more bonus you get. So this is something that you have to consider as well. If you are, like a veteran player, you might have some students with high relationship. Consider using those, because this bonus is going to be like pretty massive. As you can see, something like my Wakamo here is getting 44% increase in like attack, HP and healing, which is kind of massive. So in terms of starting skill, this is what I have. So let's show you guys a little bit first of this particular setup. So we have Mika, Wakamo, Tracksuit Mary, Tsubaki, Swimsuit Shizuko and New Year Fuuka. I will explain along the way, and then I'll show you guys how I can do the Insane one. So there will be 2 phases of the boss. That is what you want to pay attention to. The first phase is fairly simple. You just gotta avoid the boss, apply CC as well. You either need Tsubaki or Hoshino, alright? Someone that can like somewhat CC the boss. Now, first thing that I like to do is I like to move my Tsubaki down here, because in the first phase the boss is going to start AoE at the bottom. So we move my Tsubaki down right there, and then now the attention is paid towards Tsubaki, and it's okay if that Alter Shiroko did that. I'm going to use this New Year Fuuka to buff my Mika, and then I'm going to use Wakamo, shoot, and I'm going to use Mika and do as much damage as we can, right? Okay, so now you can see this area is very dangerous, and my Tracksuit Mari is in there. I'm going to move her up, and then remember CC. So you see this boss has this particular thing. You can, when the helicopter comes out, you can use CC, Tsubaki's taunt to actually try to distract the boss. Alright, so that is going to activate the ability to cancel the second AoE. The first area will still hit, but there's like multiple AoE sequence to that, right? So you want to like try to like prevent the others from coming out. Now the second part, we're gonna jump into here. Gonna use Swimsuit Shizuko, drag everybody here. Tsubaki is gonna taunt again. Alright, so make sure you time that taunt correctly. If you guys see the boss has that circle surrounding it, so that's when you want to time it. I'm gonna turn off my face cam after this so that I can show it to you guys in the Insane difficulty. So now the first phase is done, it's over, and we still have 1 minute left. Okay, let me close the face cam. So second phase is going to be slightly easier. So what you want to do is there will be this damage meter that you just need to try to push towards, right? So you can see this is the boss is no longer going to do anything crazy. So all you need to do is just buff your characters. Every time you shoot this Shiroko Alter, you can see the damage is being pushed towards towards that side. So you can also move Tsubaki away. So hopefully, as you can see, Mika, Wakamo. So push it towards the enemy side. Get the bar up. Every time you use skill, you're gonna reach there. And once you reach the most right side, you'll be able to beat the Shiroko Terror. Shiroko Terror, this is my damage, as you guys can see. Okay, so we have like Mika with the highest damage, obviously, right? And then Wakamo at close second. So this is what you get. As you can see, I believe some of these rewards could be a little bit random, like these books especially. Alright, so I got Saya's left, Himari's left, Serena's left. So let me show you guys the insane difficulty, the hardest difficulty, and how you want to, ideally if you can, you want to do the hardest difficulty because it gives more rewards. As you can see, every 30 minutes will give you 1 ticket recharge right there. Alright, so let's go, same team. I'm going to show you guys again. We're going to enter with the real one. We're going to apply the same concept again. So we won't be able to one team this for the hardest difficulty, but it's going to be kind of worth it because you do get similar rewards as well. I mean double the rewards, right? Let me turn off the face cam so that way it's easier for me to showcase and explain to you guys. Alright, so everything applies, everything that I've said. So first things first, you want to drag Tsubaki all the way here to as right as you can. Bottom right. Okay. So and then you want to slowly buff everyone else. We're gonna use this on Mika. Use Wakamo. And then use Mika to try to do as much damage as we can. Okay, so get ready to move everybody up so that the boss is gonna attack the bottom area. Tsubaki, get ready with your taunt. You see the boss has a circle here. Taunt. And then the circle will get filled up. Okay, so now we're gonna use this again on Mika. Okay, use Wakamo skill. Alright, terrain is swapping. Don't worry about the terrain swapping, there's nothing that you can do about it, right? So the boss is gonna swap terrain every few seconds. So now we're gonna move everybody to the circle. Make sure Tsubaki is in the range. Get ready with Tsubaki's taunt. Taunt again. Cancel the CC. Alright, now we're gonna try to heal Tsubaki using this. Okay, so that heal is very, very useful. Again, use this to buff Mika. Use Wakamo. Use Mika again. Boom. Okay, now we want to move everybody down because this is where I think the boss is gonna attack up now. Okay. Get ready to cancel the sequence again with a taunt. Mika, let's go. So as you can see, 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. There's only so much we can do. Move everybody here. Taunt. Okay, again, save the taunt. 5 seconds left. Yeah, I think we got about 80, 89. So that's my record, right? I can't really do that much damage. I've seen some people manage to do it with 2 tries. But this is my record. I managed to reduce the boss HP to about times 89. Maybe I can try to tinker a little bit and swap Wakamo with someone else. But I figured either Wakamo or Swimsuit Izuna is going to be a decent option. Right now we have to apply the same thing until the boss, hopefully the HP goes down. Now fortunately, as you can see, the second time you can go in with the same team, you can re-enter, and it only consumes 1 ticket, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Yes, it's a bit cumbersome. Do the same thing again, but you can enter with 1 ticket. So let me fast forward and show it to you guys, alright? Okay, my second try, I still couldn't do it. As you can see, the boss is left with like 5 million. So I need to use a third try. So let's go, third try. Alright, phase 2. Is that guy holding an iPad? Damn. Okay, phase 2 is gonna be slightly more interesting. So hopefully we got this. So let me distract again, same strat. Huh. This one is way tougher, what the heck?
なりなさい。夏と言ったらやっぱりこれですよね。ここは私が守るから。これはどうかな。人権を変えます。最後までサポートします。今お渡ししますね。お亡くなりになりなさい。風部の特性をフェチです。あなたたちは通れないよ。気をつけてください。はい、こちらです。お亡くなりになりなさい。おかわりならたくさんありますよ。あなたたちは通れないよ。熱いの飛んでけ。お亡くなりになりなさい。心いっぱいですよ。あなたたちは通れないよ。はい、こちらです。やりました。
Woo! I have to enter one more time just to do like 2 damage because I failed on the 3rd try. Damn. Is this worth it? I hope it is. This insane difficulty, right? It's the hardest difficulty, but I do have to, for me, I have to take like 4 tries. Maybe if I do it properly, 3 tries, alright, I gotta like figure out. Maybe Wakamo is not the best in my slot. That's also something to consider. But hey, hopefully this can be a reference for some of you guys out there who are trying out the hardest difficulty. The hardcore is going to be a lot easier for sure. But I do think that, you know, if you are trying the insane, you do get slightly more rewards in terms of all of the, you know, all of these gifts, items, and the LFs as well. So consider doing that if you can, if you're strong enough. I think my Mika is just not high enough in terms of the relationship level. I think that's where I suffer because so for some people, I saw some of them, they have Mika at like relationship 30 or 40. Mine is still 13, so it only gives you 26% and she's the one that needs the damage the most, right? So if you guys have a higher relationship Mika, consider doing this difficulty. Alright, so with that being said, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe, give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.